Alright, so you want to get more followers on Instagram, but you keep posting your photos, you don't get enough reach. And Reels also got down in 2022, they did really good, and the last couple of months Reels just don't get enough reach anymore. What now works is carousel posts, and if you just take photos or you just create art, you just can upload a album of carousel posts, just different photos or artworks in one post. But you can also just try to use one photo and use this as a carousel post. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what you can do with one photo to create a carousel post. Alright, into Photoshop here, I'm going to use this photo edit as an example. And what I want to do with this is I want to create a carousel post from this. So first of all, I'm going to create a new file by going to File, New. And then I want to take the size for Instagram. So for Instagram, I'm using 2 times the original size that I need. So half of this is the original size for Instagram. I'm using 2 times because if Instagram is going to compress my photo, it's going to get bad quality. If I increase the size, it's still too big and they're going to compress it and it's still going to look good. So I'm always using 2 times. Right, so let's create a new file by 2160 to 700. And what I want to do now is let me select all of this area and press Ctrl C or Command C. So I have this copied. And then I'm going to go to Image and go to Canvas Size. And here we can increase the canvas size. So I'm going to select this arrow. So I'm going to make a canvas extra on the right side here. And for the width, I'm going to do 2160 plus 2160. So it's double the size, right? And now I've pressed Ctrl V. Let me press Ctrl U to make this a bit like gray so you can see it better. And this I'm going to use just for reference as a mask. All right, let's go into this image. And this one I'm going to just take and drag into my file here. Now I want to make sure I make a smart object so I don't ruin the quality if I resize this. I'm going to convert to smart object. You can see it's a bit smaller than the image. That's okay. I'm going to press Ctrl T and then I'm going to put it on the whole image. And now remember I made this one, I'm gonna put it there and then I'm just gonna drop the opacity here so I can see this better. So I wanna make sure the center of its face is right in the center like that. So if you have a portrait, this is gonna work really well. You can even rotate it a bit like that. Make sure you don't see this kind of white stuff there. I'm gonna increase the size here. I wanna make sure this is really at the center, just like that. And that's okay. And now you can see I'm gonna create a carousel. So if I go to Instagram, let's make a line here so you can see this better. If I'm gonna go to Instagram, my post will be this. And then if you scroll to the left, it's gonna be this, right? So we have like one face and the first post could be like the whole image and the third will be this one and the second will be this one and the third will be this one. So you have like 3 images in one carousel and that way we created a carousel from just one image. Right, so you can be a bit creative with this. You can also try out other images, but I see with portraits, this works really well. Now we have to export this. So the easiest way to do this is to just hold down Ctrl and click on this one. This was our layer that we created. So I have this selection of this side, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl or Command C to copy it, and then Ctrl or Command N to create a new file, and it's already in the right size that it copied. And I'm gonna paste this here. And now I'm gonna press right mouse, select inverse, Ctrl C or Command C to copy it. And this one I'm gonna paste also here. So I have 2 images, the left side and the right side. And the only thing I have to do now is to just, let's flatten this image first and then export this as a JPEG. And that's it. So I'm gonna export this one as a JPEG or PNG, whatever you like. JPEG is fine. And then when I'm done, I'm pressing Ctrl Z and I'm gonna export this one also, export, save for web. And then I'm gonna upload this to Instagram as 3 images. So the first one will be this one, the original. The second one will be this one and the third one will be this one. And now I have a carousel post with 3 images. You can also just use these 2, make a carousel of 2 images, or like this one, the first one, this one, the second one, and the whole thing, the third one. Maybe that will keep people scrolling through your carousel post, because if people don't scroll in the carousel post, it's not gonna get the reach. So you want to make sure they scroll it, so keep them like surprised or what's on the right side there, right? So this is just a quick little video to make some carousel posts from one image to get more reach on Instagram. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and catch you on the next one.